Yo, what's up guys? Eric Wong here from precisionmovement.coach, and today in this video I'm going to take you through 4 tests to help you differentiate between shoulder impingement and AC joint dysfunction. So a lot of times you'll have pain in the front of the shoulder here, and you might do some searching, you might find, hey, it might be impingement. But the thing is, it could be shoulder impingement, which includes things like bursitis, subacromial bursitis, or rotator cuff tendonitis, or it could be AC joint dysfunction. And the treatment and the exercise that you do to rehab differs, so it's important to figure out which exactly you have, okay? So we're gonna run through 4 tests right now, so if you have some shoulder pain and you wanna kind of figure this out, do it along with me, all right? So the first one is kind of a modification of something called the Hawkins test, and it's just one, and all these tests are tests that you can do on yourself, okay? So you don't need a physiotherapist or a trainer or a buddy to walk you through these, but if you are unsure, I always suggest getting a good physio to check you out, just to make sure to give you that peace of mind that you're going down the right path, all right? So first test, Hawkins test. Your right hand, you want to place it on your opposite shoulder, okay? And from here, very simple, you're just going to keep the hand on the shoulder and lift your elbow up high, okay, as high as it goes, keeping the hand on the shoulder the whole time, okay? So that might produce pain. If that produces pain, then we're kind of leaning towards impingement on this one, okay? But there's a few more tests, we'll see. Exactly, as you go through these 4 tests, which of the problems that you have, okay? So number 1 is the Hawkins test, modified Hawkins test, hand on the shoulder, lift it up, and if that produces pain in the shoulder, you're thinking impingement. Number 2, painful arc test. So you might have heard of the painful arc test before. It's lifting your arm up in the scapular plane, and that is 30 degrees forward, so it's not straight out to the side, but 30 degrees forward. For this test, the painful arc test, to differentiate between impingement and AC joint, you want to lift it straight out to the side, so straight shoulder abduction, all right? So what you want to do is very slowly lift it straight up to the side as high as you can. Now, if you've got pain anywhere from about 45 degrees up to about 110, 120 degrees, in that range right here, then you're thinking impingement, and could be rotator cuff issue, okay? If your shoulder's fine, and then you get to about 135 degrees, and then you start to feel some pain in these ranges of motion, okay, right up high, then you're thinking more AC joint dysfunction, okay? So all you're gonna do is lift your arm straight out to the side, and if you have pain from here to about here, you're thinking impingement, and if you have pain from about here all the way up towards your ear, then you're thinking AC joint dysfunction, okay? You might have pain in both. If that's the case, that's why we do the rest of these tests, okay? Next test, very simple horizontal adduction test. All you're doing is bring your shoulder out from the side, and you're just gonna, if you have to passively move it, totally cool, but you're just gonna lift it across your body and then pull it into just kind of that classic shoulder stretch that you did in gym class, okay? So you're pulling it across, and if this reproduces pain, then you're thinking, okay, maybe it's more AC joint dysfunction, all right? So if you've kind of flagged AC joint dysfunction where you didn't have too much pain with the Hawkins test, but you started to have some pain in the painful arc up here and pain across when you're pulling your shoulder across like that, then the last test, this is gonna tell you if you've got AC joint dysfunction or not. And this is called the distraction test, also known as the bad cop test. So with this one, what you want to do is, I'm testing my right shoulder, going to put my right hand behind my back here, just like you're being escorted somewhere by the police. And all you're going to do is reach your other hand behind you, okay, and then pull your arm down, okay? If you have to, you can pull it down this way, but it's easier if you pull it down with your other arm behind you, okay? So you're just going to distract, so you're going to pull the arm down, and if this reproduces pain, it's very, very likely that you've got AC joint dysfunction, okay? Because you shouldn't have any pain with impingement in the bad cop test, because that's actually relieving the symptoms of impingement through distraction, okay? So there you have 4 tests to differentiate between rotator cuff tendonitis, subacromial bursitis, which kind of fall under the shoulder impingement umbrella, and AC joint dysfunction, okay? So if you tested positive on any of those tests, or you figured out kind of what you have, then check out the blog posts on the precisionmovement.coach blog. That'll be linked at the end of this video or in the description. and we'll share some exercises, some techniques to help you out. Okay, hope you enjoyed that one. Talk to you next time.